trying to take it over. What the F is going on in New Jersey? We got a video here with some disturbing footage. So if you are scared of aliens, I strongly suggest you turn away.
But hit the like button before you do.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Badinga. But here we go.
Thousands of videos are being posted of drones in the sky over New Jersey.
I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones.
That's not a plane.
The government doesn't know what's going on.
What is going on in New Jersey?
We just don't know.
What the heck is going on?
The FBI is investigating them, and they don't know what they are.
Nobody knows what these things
Nobody
are.
knows.
Now I'm worried.
They can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal.
They don't know anything. They don't know what it is.
So I'm going to talk to people, go to where these drones have apparently crashed, try to see them for myself, and figure out what is actually going on in New Jersey.
But what was it? Hours earlier, I was invited to join the Ocean County Sheriff Department. They launched their own drones to see if they could intercept the mysterious aircraft New Jersey residents have been reporting in recent weeks. The department says these mystery drones evade detection because they don't give off heat like regular drones. Why do you think that is?
We don't know. It's just something that we haven't, it's not something that we've had our hands on. It's not something that we've experienced.
Something they hadn't experienced until now. One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat.
So basically what they're saying, man, we here in Jersey are
at our wits, and with the complete absence of answers on drone activity over our neighborhoods, the federal government should either explain if these are our government's assets in practice or if these are truly unknown flights, responsibly remove one from sky for examination. Either option would lead us to an answer, and the public is rightfully demanding closure here. Nothing about what is occurring is acceptable. Governor Murphy and President Biden need to step up right now, but Biden is asleep. He's weekend at Bernie, so what do you expect from him?
Yes, basically. I mean, this whole situation, it's just crazy how nobody can get the facts straight. We've been wondering, is it really aliens? What's going on? Is it the
aliens are real? We've been know this.
We've been know that, late. Of course. But people are saying that the simple fact that they're not shooting, the government isn't shooting us down. They letting these drones just fly around, and if they are landing in people's yards and people call the police or call anybody, they're coming immediately with the hazard squad and getting it removed. I don't understand what it is. It could be
they're shooting
testing out.
I saw the Instagram reels, TikToks basically, where they were showing that people were shooting at the at the freaking drones with real guns, shooting lasers and shooting real bullets.
Some people were saying don't shoot the guns. Don't shoot the guns.
People were shooting lasers at real planes and messing with them. The pilot's like, "What is going on? Why?"
Turbulence.
But yeah, it's definitely freaky, but there has been some people that said that the drones were possibly looking for, like, maybe there was a misplaced nuke that got misplaced, or someone stole a nuke and they're searching for it, on the East Coast in New Jersey, New York areas on the coast, seeing if there's radiation there that they could sense. Another group of people are saying that they believe that this is a fake alien invasion, that these are all actually done by the U.S. government, and they have control over them, because these are not like regular drones that are size of a kitchen table. These are like even nicer than the nice drones, where they're like the size of school buses, the size of cars. Yeah, like these are huge drones. Like these ain't no little bitty stuff. Because like you got to think it, if you could see it like from a well-off distance, it has to be of a certain size.
True.
Because if it's the size of a table and you're looking at it and it's like 5,000 yards away, I don't know what a better way to say that is, but like it'll look like super tiny.
True. But I mean, I would have never guessed they use.
Do you think it's a fake alien invasion to distract us? Do you think it's a real alien invasion? Do you think it's a overseas, like, China, Russia, somewhere else that is trying to spy on us and testing out how it is messing with us with their technology? There's a lot of possibilities. Which one are you leaning towards, Coase?
I'm thinking that it's aliens basically surveillance in the area, trying to see what's around before they come and take away our nutrients and our goods. They're trying to see what areas got the best nutrients they can steal.
You're saying, sorry to cut you off, but you're saying this is like signs?
Yes.
Or they said, like they're sending out the recon squad before they do the real invasion.
Basically, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean, because it's been. I remember back in the day, you hear about an alien spying every now and then. Then when the internet happened, internet started booming, you probably hear about it like once every 6 to 7, probably like 2 to 3 years. But now you're hearing like every other month. You're hearing a new sighting, something strange going on that can't be explained. I mean, when the own governor has to go on Twitter, Congressman has to go on Twitter and basically post this stuff. I mean. They gotta be like
it's getting to a certain level.
It's getting to a certain level. Like it's a pay grade. Like what are they doing that everybody don't know? Like why aren't they telling at least the Congress people what's going on?
The government, like the White House, is releasing statements where like we don't know what this is.
Pretty much.
I don't know. It just seems weird.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's the aliens basically trying to?
No, I think it's a distraction.
Distraction from what?
I don't know. They're planning something. They want us to think it's aliens. But I think aliens have already been here. I mean, the aliens have been seen, or alien-like things in like cave paintings and like hieroglyphs and all kinds of stuff like that, where they kind of depict pictures of like spaceships or like flying ships or things in the sky. Sure. And if you wonder what that, and then a lot of people say when it comes to like when people that are kind of believing in evolution and how that goes, that they think that like when Neanderthals started to evolve into more like regular people, that there was a huge spike in intelligence, and they think that spike was due to alien manipulation. That basically aliens had something to do to like enlighten the intelligence of like a group of beings. Basically like the caveman. Like they took the caveman and gave them like a little bit extra, like a little special sauce to give us the intelligence where we're like kind of like the beings that we are now that accomplish the things that we have in a short time period, relative speaking, when it comes to things at a galactic level.
True, but I wonder what do we have or what we have created to make them feel like okay. Like I wonder if there's other planets out there that actually have life. I mean, every year you find something new. Like Pluto isn't a planet.
Yeah, I mean that was dumb, man. You called it a planet, whatever. It's a huge mass in space that we know is there. Might as well call it an effing planet.
Then you find out like we haven't been to all the planets. Then some planets that
well, then like people don't believe that we like gone to the moon because there's like supposedly like an invisible force field called like the Van Halen belts.
Yeah.
That keeps like the radiation from the sun. Basically to destroy our atmosphere and all that, and they said that like it's almost impossible to go through that, so that's why they believe we've never been to the moon, because the moon is beyond those limitations, and the space station is within the belts, so they think that like we've only gone that far, that we really haven't gotten to the moon. So it's a lot of weird stuff. It is kind of far-fetched to think that we had a live feed in the 60s, way back in the day, where they had less technology that's in your cell phone to get a group of humans to the moon, and then that they were going to broadcast that live, instantaneous. Because if they were really at the moon, like the moon is close, but it ain't that close, because it's a huge mass, and you see how it's big in the sky when it's a full moon, but it's still not like huge. It's a decent amount of space between the moon and the Earth, but it's very weird.
I wonder
There's a lot of weird things about life, because supposedly like the moon is the exact distance that it needs to be to manipulate the water for like high tide and low tide, to make things like the water basically churn on the Earth that really helped with like evolution and things in the ocean, or like how things work in the ocean, and how things like help the planet. And it's like, you know, we also have to be in an exact temperature. So a lot of people believe that there's so many variations that have to be connected that it almost proves that there's an existence of a higher power. But it's all kinds of confusing. You can really get into it, into the nitty gritty, and how things interlock and how things go and connect when it comes to space and time and all that stuff. But yeah, it's like Neil deGrasse Tyson talk. And I mean, I could talk about that stuff all day.
But you know what? It's funny. Like, I would say you can't. It's probably not aliens, because every time they say aliens are around and they try to record, like they say like, oh, the TV went off, or like some type of radio frequencies things happen where like,
oh, they say, yeah, where they're like in the space station and stuff, and like something's going on, and then like, oh, it's gonna move his hand over a certain part. Do you think like they're hiding stuff on purpose?
No, like with regular people, like when regular people say that they seen the spaceship, seen some extra.
Like their electronics, like it's almost like what is it, EMP?
Yeah,
where like disables their electronics, and like their phone stop working or their car shuts off.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Like, this probably not that, because if this was some alien type of situation, it would have had that.
I hope it's aliens.
Like, why would you want to be seen? Like, why would you do that? Not you want to be seen. It doesn't jam. Like, you don't hear nobody say, "Oh, my phone got jammed." It's like, nope. Everybody got videos of this. Either I'm shooting at it, I'm throwing a rock at it, or I'm just looking at it.
I mean, you don't want to mess with no aliens. Anyone that's like advanced enough to like basically get across space, the vastness of space, and
I wonder if we're gonna be bigger than them, or they gonna be bigger than us.
I mean,
so many variations.
Allegedly, from what I've heard from like Bob Lazar and other people that say that they've had interactions with like alien spacecraft, that Area 51 and other places, that they're relatively like small beings, that they would almost like like a small person size.
A dwarf?
Like a dwarf? I don't know. Whatever the correct term. Sorry if we don't know. But a small person size, that they're basically of that stature. So I don't know. You know, it's crazy because planets are all different size. And then it's like you also depends on the gravity on your planet, how much muscle you need to basically hold yourself upright. So if you come from a planet that has like super intense gravity, you're probably going to have to be of bigger stature so you could withstand the gravity on that planet.
True.
So it's like all of that comes into consideration when you're like with all of that. I mean, it's like what Russell Wilson said. It's unlimited.
Oh, Lord.
The possibilities are unlimited.
There's so many possibilities to this. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this. It's at least on Earth up. Is it time for us to pay to